flex this. The Edith is gonna go XP, is gonna go roam, X-Borg, can go jungle too. Up against the Leomord, I think it's kind of tough for him to kite in the jungle with that X-Borg, but I guess we'll see with the Paquito as well. It kind of puts him in a tough spot if he actually flexes that to XP too. Okay, go to Rizla. I think, yeah, that's a safer choice. You don't want to put the X-Borg in lane with the Paquito. He's going to get bullied. That's the winning matchup, I guess, that we talked about for RSG for Repo to make plays.
Okay, Repo with the Rizla is back. The 9-1 to Rizla from yesterday showing up again. Is this enough, though, to shut down Homebois? Final words from you, Mirko. How are the drafts looking like?
I think this one is a bit more 50-50. RSG have the win, like they have their win cons now. They have their prio picks. They can just out-mechanic it. But Homebois are taking them on to that 50-50 battle, man. They're ego drafting at this point, right? This is what they like to do when they're on match point, and the momentum's on their side. So, you know, I'll say, just to make it intense, RSG Malaysia, hopefully they get it done.
All right, RSG Malaysia, extended lifeline, Adrian.
Oh, it's gonna be an interesting one, because I agree with Mirko. RSG has strong lanes, but they're playing against Thorn's Chip, which so far is a near 100% win rate. Can they do it?
Well, we have to find out here. Is this going to be our second grand finalist ascending to the grand finals? Or will RSGMY kind of make things interesting for us and drag this to game number 4? Because they definitely need a miracle. And will we see a miracle right now? Because as of now, Homebois going up against RSGMY game number 3.
I gotta be honest, I never expected to see Leomord even once in the season, let alone twice, courtesy of Chibi. But again, the pressure for Homebois early on, despite Ripple getting a Terizla, they are still not afraid to just get Sabat ahead, or at least put some presence in the top side with Udio around.
My God, look at how hard they're aiming Rippo.
Oh, they're just walking up.
Wait.
Chipping away at his HP here. Zorn almost losing his life, but Repo is going to be forced to recall back. Instantly backs off. Meanwhile, Stove also taking a lot of damage here as they're trying to apply pressure on this Leomord. And it seems like RSGMY, they're getting a little bit aggressive themselves, while Repo's got to somewhat hold on himself as well.
Might just gonna freeze the wave. No need to hard shove it. Maybe you get a sneaky trade against Ripple. I feel like Ripple probably saw Sabat walk into that bush, but the fact that Sabat can now stand behind Ripple's cannon minion as a Paquito into Terizla, that is something else.
It's quite annoying, but I think both teams also recognize that this is going to be a speedy game. There's going to be a lot of team fighting, especially once that first turtle comes about. There's 3 quantum charges on both sides, a good amount of movement speed, penetration all around. No defensive emblems being picked up this game at all. Looks like RSG is taking our advice, go down swinging, and we'll see if that happens.
Repo once again faced with a lot of pressure, this time calling Binogo for a little bit of backup, so that's going to help him a little bit more. But now, did he get the catch here? Stop! Oh, wait, what?
Lethal Ignition?
No way!
Good stuff from Izanami. I mean, it's been quite a while since Udio got slowed down like that, but that also means he's not going to hit 4 anytime soon. No flicker for him, most importantly.
Well, Diversion comes in. Zorn, wherever you're looking, you are going to get shot from behind. This time, Repo will take a huge jab on Zorn. Now, Sabat looking for the flank, but this pretty much is going to be an RSGMY server. There's no way it's going to get stolen, right? Okay, there's no way. That's impossible.
Breath of fresh air. RSGMY off to a definitely more stable start. Just disregarding whether they get a lead or not, the fact that they were able to pull this off is good enough.
Storm being, oh, hold on.
Oh, Repo penalties, don't try to buy a little bit of time, but he's gonna get everyone dropped on top of it, instantly executed. Homebois, very flashy here.
Homebois hitting back instantly, and they do need that. They've already been slowed down in that early game with Stone finding a nice hiding in that bush to punish Udil straight away to secure that first Lord easily for RSG. Despite this though, the network lead not going to be too notable. Homebois still keeping up.
Adaptations being made from RSGMY as well, but Nogo is looking to finish off Udio. He gets a solo kill all by himself. Homebois not able to respond to this as well. Lodeo is able to get a huge chunk of the gold plating down bottom because of the fact of that earlier rotation up top with the shortcut.
And then Udio does not have the flicker. That's why Binogo can just run him down without having to use the last insanity. I can't believe I didn't think of this theory earlier, but I feel like RSGMY is Ripple is getting hard targeted by Homebois just because he taunted Homebois yesterday.
I think maybe yes, that's part of it, but Homebois also recognizes that EXP lane priority is very important. RSG though, doing a great job of playing this map, even against Zorn on this chip.
Oh, Storm looking for the setup. Eternal God comes in to try and scare off. RSGMY does have a little bit more control this game compared to the previous one here. As Homeboys, they need to figure out how to play around with Chibi, because as of yet, he struggled on this Leo 1 every single time.
It's not going to be easy. But RCNY at least getting lowly out a good lane. The turrets are doing decent as well. Even Finogo, he's doing fine, but Izanami topside.
Oh my goodness, topside is Nami gonna be completely dove on as well. Homeboys, they just brought everyone with the shortcut. No way for RSGMY to kind of stop this ball when Izanami is gonna be priority. Homeboys, they may have lost a turret down bottom in the gold plating here, but Udil once again, he gets caught out. Storm was able to find a pick on him once more. Udil, 3 deaths, almost 5 minutes into the game.
What's the small price to pay? They still get the top tier 1. Homeboys give away the turtle. Not too big of a deal at this point because Chibi, he is still power farming. So he's keeping tab to Vinogo in terms of levels and experience and gold. I think Homeboys are fine with it. In RCNY, the most they got was equalizer.
Yeah, I think Homeboys are actually reverting to the same style they approached the game when we saw them playing against KGE, right? When they're behind in that early game, they start playing it slow, playing it more deliberate to make sure that they're able to stay somewhat even with their opponents to allow Nets to scale up. And if RSG has learned anything from watching Homeboys earlier today, they knew that they need to step on the gas here and not allow Homeboys the space they're looking to create.
They saw an NOD done by Udil, so some healing reduction, good utility, concealed by Storm.
Oh, conceal Rebo with a catch and
Wow.
a follow-up setup as well by Storm. Instantly gone. Udil and Chibi completely shut down. Vinogo still fighting against Saban. He's going to try and drag him back away as well. Saban trying to run for his life. He is going to be fine. Zorn, however, looking to re-engage, but his teammates still not respawned yet. He does have the shortcut. He finally goes for Conceal Blade. Finally drops it. They want to re-engage this. Repo, no penalty zone. They want to retaliate. Izanami, first of all, here comes the Fantasy to try and turn things around. RSGMY, they lose only 1 with this counter engage by Zorn.
Great combo from RSGNY, but Homeboys at least clap back with 1 kill. They waiting for the respawn timer to almost come true, and Zorn instantly drops the shortcut to allow Nest to pick up his 2nd kill of the game.
I literally just mentioned RSG needs to step on the gas, play it tempo quicker, and they did that. They found a nice play with the conceal, but Homeboys actually not allowing themselves to play too slowly. Nets though, is he gonna get caught here?
He does have the flicker, so he is going to be in a very, well, he's got to have fast fingers, right? Considering that usually we kind of see Purifies coming from Homeboys, but this game, RGMY, if they hit those spam stunts on you, then it's going to be perma lock on Homeboys.
RSGNY, they just want to get this big priority.
So close he caught that. That's going to be a combo coming in, and this is what I'm talking about. No Purifies means you are dead.
Yes, not even using the flicker, knows that there's no way he gets out. The fact that Homeboys lost that tier 1 mid so early on means that RSGNY, they can keep doing this, just to keep applying pressure, right? Just put the pressure point. Homeboys relying on Subba to create side lane pressure on the other end.
And things are definitely looking up for RSGMY. Probably the best early game they've had the entire series. So the net worth difference, not that much actually.
Now shortcut comes in, they go in for the collapse. They're all fighting for the fight. GB looking to try and clean house as well, but the pin on the penalty zone by Repo catches on two. Sapat and GB will fall to everyone, and RSGMY just finds a double out of nowhere. Repo, whew.
Man, you'd think that RSGNY would at least have some semblance of lead, but it's again an equalizer, right? Homeboy stealing the turtle, that's the icing on the cake, and Nets finding another kill off of that T-fight. They had to sacrifice Chibi and Subbud, but damage still done. At least Lowly out gets the top tier 1 finally, and that kind of should have been the case a while ago.
I'm honestly impressed that Homeboys are still fighting so aggressively despite the fact that they know RSGMY is a little bit stronger than them at this stage of the game, right? The portal comes in, even the non-mobile members like Udil are just walking straight through despite having 4 deaths, having that faith, having that trust that it is going to contribute to their team. As of right now, the net worth difference between all the players actually not that much despite the pressure that RSG has been outputting, and Homeboy is actually still itemizing quite greedily in terms of damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Zorn conceal play. He's gonna focus on low Leos. Here he comes, shortcut. Everybody's gonna be diving on him as well. Fantasy tries to catch him off guard. Chibi from the fly goes over the bridge, but Udil with the dream and eternal guard catches one. Nets picks Storm apart, and now they're on the run. And Chibi is gonna run them all down. He gets one, but he's so low. He's gonna die to Binogo, but the damage has been done. They've got 3, courtesy of Zorn from Homebois.
Zorn coined the backup soon as they were ready to fight. But can we talk about how Sabat flickered KO punched Loliao back into the fight just to make sure that this Roger died in an instant?
Yeah, I saw that. That was such a play coming in from Sabat here to make sure that Loliao is kept in place. And you know what this game is reminding me of? This game is reminding me of classic Todak. When they're behind, they throw bodies and somehow get the lead.
Out of this world. They have the lead now. A minor one, but still something for Homebois. Nets has 4 kills right now.
They're funneling this carry. They're making sure that Nets is getting attacks on everyone. Even if he doesn't get a kill, he's getting an assist. GB and Sabat seem willing to throw away their lives, in fact, just to chip people down and secure more farm for Nets. Homebois have a game plan here. RSG needs to figure this out.
Yeah, in this case, they're already setting up for diversion here down bottom. RSG and Y trying to check exactly where is the rest of members from Homebois, but they're also preemptively recalling. They're sending Udil back to the base. So this is interesting to see RSG and Y, you know, just so afraid of just pushing out of the base because of the fact that they don't exactly know where Zorn is. And this is actually frustrating for RSG and Y.
Yeah, I mean, how the momentum has shifted, right? RGNY, they were the ones taking fights. Sometimes Homebois were running at them, but RGNY always felt good about these fights. Right now, that's completely changed. RGNY deciding to slow down a little bit, especially when the first floor is on the table.
Looking at the items, I like that Udil has gone for that Bloodwing second item. He needs a little bit of that survivability considering what he's been through up until that point. Izanami actually matching as well with the Bloodwing second item. Loliao going for the Windtalker Endless Battle Malefic Roar build. So not Trinity, not Great Dragon Spear as far as I can tell. Rippo actually going for full tank here. Sometimes you will see Terizlas go for at least 1 damage item, but no. Antique into the Athenas. He wants the front line.
Now here comes the divergent play. They're calling everybody, but no one's not there. They're actually grabbing 3 men. They're gonna try and burst out GB. They know exactly the timings for the purple buff. Gets the fast drop in. Zorn looking to try and re-engage, but they say, you know what, it's okay. Still got time. But speaking of time, 25 seconds for GB means that he will be able to rejoin the fight with the shortcut. But as you can see, RSG and Y, they are gonna try and rush the Lord for now. Sabat for the flank. Lord dropping pretty low. They have to make a play, but it's not enough time. Chibi, 11 seconds down means RGMY gets this Lord away for free. But the diversion up top, here he comes. They find Zorn. They're looking on Nets. Nets with the flicker. He dies on forward, but he still dies on Loliao now. Zorn manages to escape this, only losing Nets from the side of Homebois.
Hey man, Nets went down swinging. He went down looking cool. The flicker underneath the inhibitor to dodge a penalty zone, knowing that he's most likely dead. Damn, I mean, he was just a few hits away from taking out the inhibitor despite his team not getting the lore, and that itself, I think, is good enough to put RGMY in a potential negative if they don't make a use of this first push.
In actuality, if Zorn was just a little bit quicker with his rotation up the top lane, he may have been able to catch RSG right as they TP'd in and pulled in his own portal to back up Nets, right? It was just a couple seconds too slow, but Homebois don't seem to be fazed by this too much. Net worth difference still even for both teams, but RSG do have the Lord and they want to take as many towers as possible.
Well, already in position, purple buff coming in. Lord also going to be crashing on towards the base here. Zorn nowhere to be found as of yet. Udil, it's a nice little internal guard coming in, but from behind, Zorn, he's getting scouted out. Here comes Chain Stun. Does he drop the shotgun? Finally, he drops it, but is he going to be able to survive? No, they do not. Shotgun also destroyed less than 2 seconds. Zorn sacrificing his life, but RSG and Y, they're continuing their assault here. Somebody's going to try and trade a purple buff of their own, but I don't think he's going to be able to clear it in time here.
Yeah, thankfully, RSG and Y got the inhibitor.
Oh, they don't check it.
Oh,
they
Ripple
don't check it. Oh my goodness, they didn't see Sabat. Oh, that was so unfortunate. So he's going to be able to recall back to base. RGMY continues with the pressure. as Homebois may need to find a little bit of space to actually make a comeback from this.
And you know, Homebois are playing with the lane sideways pretty well, right? Tier 2s on both side lanes down. They do have a top lane to worry about from time to time, but even that wave is shoved up pretty far up.
Oh, here comes Zorn. He's looking for it.
Guard, he's got concealed play. He's gonna try and find someone, but again, he's getting bursted down so quick. Lolios is gonna go for the kill, and he is gonna drop it as well. But the Eternal Guard, he was a fade. Lolios, he needs to run. Can he get out? But the concealed play keeps him alive. Now, Homebois, they are the ones to get baited themselves here. What an outplay from Lolios, and now Nets full fall, still surviving. But no, Udio will finish him off. Repo finally intercepts his under turret, and they will all fall. It is going to be a potential wipeout. Surfire clears the minions down bottom, but RSGMY, they've got a miracle, a sign of it, and they are going to focus down on the crystal, and they will take game 3, dragging this to game 4.
Homebois decided to take a bit of risk, pull out the Leomore, and guess what? Both Leomore games have resulted in a loss. But they can afford to take such risks. 1 and 2 still in favor of Homebois. A lifeline for RSGMY.
I like the idea of throwing bodies to get some lead, but I think it went just a little bit too far, and RSG